Welcome back to the channel, you guys, and for those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. I hope to earn your subscription. Today we're going to go set up for some lynx. We're going to take a little bit of a break off the wolves for a day or two, and we'll go get some lynx stuff set up. So back in here behind me is one of my lynx pens, and let's go and fix it back up. So I do my set right back in there, and I chose this area here because to the east is an open swamp right here, and then to the west is a road, and it's already made a natural funnel here. And then same with that spot down there, that island of trees, I have another pen in there too. So and there is some lynx tracks right there too right now. A couple sets down the road there's quite a few. It looked like they were fighting on the road or something. This is pretty much like an island of trees that runs through the swamp. There's two fingers. So everything seems to like to follow the higher edge, you know, so. Here's my lynx pen. She looks a little trashed. I always leave a tree right in the center, and I cut it off, and then I put a rib cage over top of there. Then I use whatever baits and lures in here. So yeah, I guess I'll get started and fix this all back up. All my sticks and everything are here from last year. I just need to put them back in. Once you get these built, they're here every year. You just got to give them a little bit of work, and then they're back functioning again. Well, there it is. All reassembled. There'll be a snare there. One there. And there's going to be one there. And here's my bait stick. So I use a deer rib cage on there. And it seems to attract all the little birds in here. And they just, little chickadees and the gray jays. It gives it a little more, you know, action in here. The lynx come by and see the birds fluttering, and it attracts them too. And you know, I'll hang CDs, I'll put some feathers in here. And as you can see, it's pretty much a straight shot out to the truck. So this is a existing trail that everything was using. So I put it right on the trail. It's been a good spot here. It's caught a lot of lynx over the years. Well, I'll bait this up and set the snares, and then I'll show you guys what the finished product looks like. There, she's all set up now. One snare right on the entrance. One right back there. One more there. There's our rib cage. I got a CD inside here. And then down on the bottom, I got another piece of string that comes down, and there's a grouse wing. And then I got my lure on that grouse wing. So when the animal comes in, you know, he'll see that grouse wing at kind of eye level. In my snare here, it's probably about 8 inches, and it's about 11 inches off the ground. So I got them 3 in here, and this pen that I made here is probably at least, I don't know, 10, 11 feet long, and probably 8, 9 feet wide. So it's pretty good size. And it took me probably, I don't know, half an hour to set it all back up. And then out front in it, it's kind of a little wall of debris there, and then one opening. It's just a random trail set right there. And then over here on the back side, kind of the same idea. If they want to outskirt me. Then we have one more there. But yeah, this is a pretty good travel ridge that they use all the time. So we'll go over and do another one. Here's what I'm using. It's a Dam Beaver product. It's called Dam Cat Lure. I don't know, first year trying it. That's about all I could find. But it smells good. It's kind of got like a bit of a aniseed smell to it maybe. I had this other stuff, I'm sure it was a Barnes product, and it was brown. And it had this unrecognizable odor. I don't even know what it was, but it was a good lure. There was a lot of cats that year, and I'm sure it was all because of that lure. So let's head down the road and go to the next spot. So we're just up the road here 100 yards to this next little peninsula. My set should be in here. Haven't been here since last year, so. It's another good lynx area in here. Oh yeah, there's my pen there. I had a martin box in here too. Oh, and this one here too, it had a 330. There was some Wolverine tracks over here, so I remember putting a 330 here. So we'll get this one remade and So this one's all remade. It's gonna have 3 entrances. Snare there, a 330 there, and then a snare here. So yeah, I just checked on the camera here, and it was showing that it took 4 minutes and 30 seconds to reset this back up. Then all I gotta do now is add a rib cage in there, a couple feathers, some lure, set the snares, and she's active. There she's all set. Snare right here in the front. There's a 330 back there. Another snare right there. We got our chicken wing, our lure on it. Some deer rib cage I just hang in here. All the little whiskey jacks like come picking at it. So them fluttering around in here too helps out for an attractant. And I haven't had any problems with ravens. I don't think they like coming in here. But I'm gonna add 2 more trail sets in here. Trail snares, 1 more just right over there. And the other one was gonna be somewhere's over here. I don't remember, but you can kind of see all this crap that's laying down here. And then this tree's here. So I'd probably come, I could even put one right there. Stuff don't like to crawl under that. Well, that's also a good thing to do. You could lay down some trees in an area and then just cut out spots. Just make like a wall, and then all you have is your openings. So they're kind of forced to go through. But we'll set up a couple trail snares, and then I got another spot just down the road, another, I don't know, 300 meters on the other side of the bog. And it's another sliver of timber just like this, and it's worked out into a really good spot too. I don't have no cubby there. Cubby or / Lynx bait or whatever I call them. Over there it's just trail sets, and there's maybe, I don't know, five snares. And like all this stuff like that I'm doing in here, you know, it's on my way to my wolf bait. And then off to the other road here, it's off, and I got a whole bunch of marten and fisher sets. So, you know, I kind of use one area. So I'm setting up for my lynx here, you know, and I'm on my way. I'm setting up for my marten and my fisher, and then at the end, I have my wolf bait down there. So kind of try and kill 3 birds with 1 stone. So let's set up this other trail set. See how there's just a natural tree that fell down there. Real ugly one, so it's kind of blocked that whole chunk off. And all this has blocked it. And there's a nice little opening right there. Here's another thing at every set I do. I leave a couple snares, a couple chunks of wire. It's here. You never know, one day I'm just heading to the cabin and I'll just drive by and be like, hey, caught a lynx. Go in there. Well, I don't have a snare with me. Well, that eliminated that problem right there. Snares are cheap, so I always hang a couple extra. Well, let's head down the road and do a couple trail sets. So we're just up here at these trail sets. So it's big, wide open. Bit of a gas plant up there. So we got this timber here. And then probably where you see it, about 50 yards down, then we turn into a big bog. So this is a great spot here. Real pinch point, real funnel. So there's one snare there. See, they're not going to go and force their way through that. So you can come in here and open up your own trails. That's a great spot. There's a snare set in there now. And then just like before here, it's all thick and nasty. Nothing wants to go through it. So you open up some trail systems and it don't take much. Another snare right there, and then one last one right there. And then we're out of the big timber. We're into this swampy stuff and it gets even thinner. But we have lynx tracks here too right now. They've been going on that trail. Crossing over there. That's how I set up my lynx stuff. Well, you guys, we'll end her here. That's a little bit of how I set up my lynx area, and with no snow this year, I can't even run the sleds and get into my other stuff, so it's pretty much just truck trapping right now, or go on the quad, but quad's cold. So yeah, trail sets behind me, lynx cubbies down. Now we just got to play the waiting game, and hopefully one shows up and start showing you guys some catches. Things have been getting pretty slow out here. So we had -20 for 3 or 4 days. Perfect. Boom. Tomorrow, +12. So I'm not sure. And there's still, the whole 2-week forecast, there's still no snow calling for. So she might be a whole lot of truck trapping this year. Good thing with the Toyota, I can get it into most places anyways, so. Sled's just a lot of fun. Adds to the adventure. So, see you guys next time.